between our Mankato State University Mavericks and the St. Cloud State University Huskies. Here now is your starting lineup. First off, for St. Cloud State University, they come into the game with a record of 7 wins and 5 losses. Starting for the Huskies, at guard, a 5'10" sophomore, Mankato High School, number 15, Danny Ward. At the other guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Chisholm, Minnesota, number 41, Joel McDonald. And forward for the Huskies, a 6'5" senior from Winthrop, Minnesota, number 35, Scott Springer. And at the other forward, a 6'7" junior from Plymouth, Minnesota, number 45, Todd Charnowski. And at center for the Huskies, a 6'9" senior from Rochester, Minnesota, number 51, Chris Bonnet. Coach of the Huskies, Butch Raymond. Now let's ride. This week's salute, our Mankato State University Mavericks. Starting lineup. A Mavericks to win the game with a record of 2 wins and 4 losses. At guard for the Mavericks, a senior, 6 foot, the Watsika, Minnesota, number 17, Monte Duval. And the other guard, the 6-foot sophomore from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, number 5, Tom Wall. And in your forwards tonight, a 6'6" freshman from Mankato West, number 53, Pat Coleman. And the other forward, a 6'9" freshman from Nicholas, Minnesota, number 41, Corey Hester. And your center tonight, a 6'8" youth from Dilworth, Minnesota, number 45, Joe Belka.
Tap is controlled by Mankato State, but stepping right in and taking it is McDonald. Ball was coming right back to Mankato State, but McDonald stepped in front and took it. Jumping up in the circle and hitting it is McDonald. About a 13-footer, Joel McDonald. Gets the first basket of the evening, and it didn't take long. Dufault, he gets in underneath to Belka. Belka lays it up, no good, and the rebound is taken down by Baudet. Baudet almost 6'10", bounce pass underneath. Charnowski fakes once, back out front. Baudet, 14-footer, left of the circle, good. Well, the Huskies have been shooting poorly all season, but they're showing no signs of shooting poorly at the moment. 4-0, St. Cloud leading. There's Coleman, stopped, left of the circle, back out front, Dufault. Dufault with the basketball way out. Still on the dribble with it. Now to Coleman, top of the circle, right side. It goes to Wald, way out. Now Kettner in the corner. Bounce pass inside to Belka, knocked away by Charnowski, picked up by Baudet, and up ahead it goes to Ward. Ward feeds back to McDonald on the right wing, inside to Baudet. 10-footer on the way. It's no good, and the rebound is taken down by Coleman. Quickly up to Wald. Wald driving all the way. Stops underneath, lays it up, and doesn't go, and he is fouled by Ward.
Good job of pushing the ball by Tommy Wald. The Mavericks getting a good rebound from Pat Coleman. Got the outlet to Wald, and he really pushed it. He had Danny Ward twisting and turning all the way down the court, and then went to the basket and drew the foul. Ball didn't go down, so Wald will have a 2-shot opportunity. It's 4-0 Huskies, 18:40 to go in the first half, and Tommy Wald for 2 for Mankato State.
Tommy averaging just a little over 11.5 points per game, rolls it in. And it's 4-1, Mankato State trailing, but the game just underway, 18:40 to play first half. Tommy eyes the basket again, second shot, bingo, right through. And the Mavericks have cut it to 4-2. Ward will bring it up, full court pressure by Mankato State. Passing up ahead to Springer. Springer hands it off to Ward. Ward out front with the basketball, goes to the right on the dribble, way out at 3-point range, stops, now feeds inside Baudet. He can't hold it, picked up by Dufault. Dufault to steal. And he gets closer and closer to the record, drives all the way, lays it up, tips up and in by Coleman. Coleman following for the score.
Good job by Pat Coleman, crashing the offensive board, getting the tip, and the Mavericks tie it up.
And stealing the ball out front is Wald, and Ward with the foul is second.
Good job by Tommy Wald defensively on Danny Ward, making the steal and then drawing the foul. So 2 quick fouls on Danny Ward, and I'm sure we'll see Dino DeVita quickly as Danny Ward with 2 fouls inside the first 2 minutes.
Tom Wald has been waiting for this one for a year. Bounce pass underneath to Belka. Perfect pass. He just didn't get a bead on it.
Mavericks have really got to take care of that basketball tonight. I think the team with the least turnovers has got a good chance in this one. St. Cloud really prone to turning it over, so if the Mavericks can take care of it, they've got a really good chance in this one.
There's Ward, double pump, rather. He goes in, puts it up from 13 feet. No good. The rebound by Belka. Stop and go. That's the term I was using. There's Wald driving all the way off the glass and good.
And he had Ward at his mercy, Casey. Ward couldn't pick up the 3rd foul, so Tommy Wald went in unmolested.
Springer goes in, draws air from 2 feet away, but it's picked up by Sharnowski out front. Baudette, and he hits it from 17. Baudette scoring.
One thing about Baudette, he's got better range than you think for a 6'9 guy. He can get out there and hit that 15, 17-footer.
He is not quick, doesn't have real good feet, but boy, does he have touch. And that's what Coach McCarroll was concerned about. He can shoot the basketball. Kettner out front. Right side goes to Wald. Wald bounce pass inside to Coleman. Coleman spin. Jump shot. Good. 14-footer right baseline. Got a whistle, and they want to get somebody else in the ballgame.
I think we have an injury to Baudette. He might be cut, Casey. I'm not sure.
Might be. Well, bloody nose.
Kesty in the game for him. 8-6 Mavericks, 17 minutes to go in the first half.
Ward brings it in. Sharnowski, high post, right side, left side. It goes to McDonald. McDonald fakes left, drives right into the lane. Back out front, Ward. Ward way out, about 27 feet away. High post goes to Kesty. Kesty looks at the basket. One dribble, gives it back on the right side to McDonald. He'll shoot from inside the circle. It's no good. Rebound underneath. Coleman for Mankato State. Took it away from Kesty.
3 early rebounds for Coleman and 2 field goals. Pat with a good start.
Yeah, very good start. Left side, Coleman. Coleman on the wing. Fakes right, drives left, stops, back out Kettner. Kettner will go for 3. It's short. I think he might have gotten his elbow underneath. Coleman lays it up. It doesn't go. Belka the rebound. We have a jump. It'll go to Mankato State.
Oh, Pat Coleman with the bunny. Missed it underneath. Another rebound for Coleman, but couldn't get that one to go. Jump ball between Belka and one of the Huskies, and the Mankato Mavericks will get it on the possession arrow.
Baseline right, left, pass in, goes to the left side to underneath. It goes to Belka, and Belka, again, not being able to handle the bounce pass from Tommy Wald. It was a tough pass, but I don't think Joe was expecting it. Could have been caught, though.
Mavericks forcing it a little bit inside, but still they're looking for the big guys inside, and that's a good sign.
Off on the right side, at 3-point range, is Sharnowski. That's beyond his range. Takes one dribble, hands it off to Ward, who backs up on the dribble. He's about 27 feet away now. Top of the circle, left side. Sharnowski, high post, and then some. Now on the right side, Kesty fakes, drives in the lane, tries to go underhanded with it. I think he wanted to pass off, and Belka fouls it. I hope they don't call that an attempted shot because he was looking at Sharnowski.
Joe, we really need Joe to stay out of foul trouble tonight. He's been thrown to it here lately, and the Mavericks need him in the ballgame.
Kettner blocks the shot by Sharnowski. Kesty gets the rebound on the inbound play. Underneath it goes to Sharnowski, and he lays it in.
On the rebound, Sharnowski.
Wall brings it up, gives it to Kettner left side. 8-8 is their score. 15:33 to play in the first half. Dufald out front. Breaks right down. Underneath it goes to Belka. Belka lays it off the glass. It doesn't go. Offensive foul, Belka. His second.
That's going to bring Lester Mitchell off the bench quickly. So Joe, starting out in foul trouble again tonight, will have to take a seat. Lester Mitchell has been playing very well for the Mavericks off the bench. Will come in the lineup.
15:26 to play first half. 8-8 is our score. Ward will bring it up. Kesty running alongside of him. Kesty gets the pass. Left of the circle, way out. Mitchell all over him. Right side, Sharnowski, right of the lane. Left side, McDonald. He'll go for the 3. That's off. Rebound, Wald. Long pass up ahead to Dufald. Driving in, lays it up and in.
Again, Tommy Wald doing a good job of pushing and looking up court. Hits Dufald, and the Mavericks go up by 2.
That's something this team can do, Chris, and they've got to do more of it, and the coach realizes it. Out front, hook pass goes to Sharnowski. He misses the 12-footer. Nice pass by Ward, but Sharnowski couldn't make it go through. And Dufald will come up with it for Mankato State. 10-8, the Mavericks lead. Dufault, right side, Wald. Wald into the lane, all the way, passes off on the left side. Kettner, 15-footer, right through.
Good assist, and the Mavericks really taking advantage of Danny Ward having 2 fouls. He's got to lay off Wald. He's making good penetration, that time dishing to Kettner for the field goal.
Well, one thing that was known from the very start, even when these two were being recruited, Tommy Wald is quicker than Ward. But Ward, of course, has that innate sense, offensive foul against St. Cloud.
Charnowski. And that's his second, Casey, so I think, well, maybe just first.
Number 1 on Charnowski.
He's going to sit down, Casey. Number 31, Travis Brown. 6'6", fresh junior, that is, from Cleveland Heights, Ohio, will check in for him.
Hasn't seen a lot of action, but he's in there now. This is Ward, or pardon me, Wald. Wald spins into the lane, lays it up. It doesn't go. Rebound taken down by Brown. Brown, long pass to Ward. Up ahead it goes to Springer, driving all the way. Banks it in on the right side. Reverse layup. Springer scoring. And 12-10. 13:56 to play. Kettner out front, drives into the lane. No, he keeps his hands on it, lays it up and in. It counts!
Oh, what a move by Kettner.
Almost lost the basketball, but with those big hands of his, he gathered it back in, spun to his left, and laid it in from the left side, and he was fouled.
Quite an athletic move for a 6'9" guy, Casey. Great job by Kettner of sticking with it as he lost control of the ball a little bit, but still got the field goal to go and drew the foul. 53, Greg Kessie drawing the foul, his first 14th foul against the Huskies.
Kettner with his 4th point, looking for number 5, and he gets it at the free throw line. Kettner had some troubles early in the season at the free throw line, but he has not had any in the last 2 or 3 weeks. 15-10, Mavericks lead it by 5, 13:43 to play. McDonald, right wing, looking inside, high post Kessie at the 15-foot mark. Mitchell all over him. He loses the basketball, but apparently was kicked by one of the Mavericks, and I think that was the correct call.
Nevin making that call, and it'll be DeVita. I'll make that Jermaine in the ball game for St. Cloud. He'll give McDonald a rest.
German gets the pass in on the inbound play and shoots the 17-footer and scores from the right corner. He is their leading scorer at 16.5. Has not been a high percentage shooter as he was in high school at Sandstone. Maybe that's one of the reasons he didn't start tonight. I have no idea. Out front it goes to Aaron Hungerholt. Coleman on the right wing drives into the lane, hangs in the air, puts it up and in. Coleman.
That's the move I love Pat to make, because he can really sky when he gets in that lane. He's tough to stop. 6 for Pat.
Nice underhanded pass. Attempted dunk, no good by Brown from Wald. Here comes laying it up and in. Good. Tommy Wald. And he was fouled by Kessie. Tom Wald driving all the way, laying it up and in. He was fouled by Kessie. 19-12. Mavericks lead it by 7 with 12:58. We have a timeout called by St. Cloud. And we'll be back with more Maverick basketball on 93 KXLP in 1 minute.
On 93 KXLP, New Ulm, Mankato.
Tom Wald at the line for Mankato State after the timeout, hits the free throw, and the Mavericks get a 3-point play out of Tom Wald. And they lead it 20-12. Tommy 3 for 3 from the line now to go with 2 field goals for a total of 7. Dino DeVita now coming up court, fouled by Aaron Hungerholt as he veered to the right. Hungerholt veered right along with him.
Aaron Hungerholt, his first foul, team 3rd. St. Cloud with 5. Quickly, Matt Potter jumps off the bench for the Mavericks, and Dan McCarroll is going to keep those starters fresh as he's rotating his guards already. He's got Dufall to break, and now he's getting Wall to break. He's going to give Coleman one here as Potter comes in.
German gets the pass in, now to DeVita. High post, Charnowski. Underhand pass back to DeVita. DeVita on the dribble to the point. Looking. Stopped his dribble. Now he gives it over on the right side to Stuart Kramer. Now back to Charnowski. Now back to Kramer. Kramer fakes left, drives right. Into Charnowski at the 14-foot mark, and he misses, and the rebound is taken down by Matt Potter.
Mavericks playing real good team defense, Casey, early in this one, helping each other out a lot.
Dufall right side, Potter out front. Now Mitchell farther out front, and then Hungerholt. Down on the left side, it goes to Kettner. He'll shoot that quick 15-footer and hits it. On the left wing, Kettner has 7.
Mavericks' biggest lead at 10.
22-12, 12-10 to play in the first half. DeVita spins into the lane. Zips a pass underneath. Charnowski all alone almost blew it, but made it.
Good penetration by DeVita there. He dishes off to Charnowski, and he scores it, brings it back to a single-digit lead, 8 for the Mavericks.
Mavericks have to play a little tougher post defense down low. They have had some opportunities. They just haven't been able to convert very often. Kettner, three-pointer on the way. High off the rim. Rebound is taken down by Kramer. 22-14. Mavericks by 8. 11:39 to play. Bounce pass down low. Charnowski moves in. Fakes once. Fakes twice. Off the glass and good over Kettner. Charnowski warming up now. He has 6. 22-16. Last week we were in Sioux City and we looked at the box score from the University of South Dakota and St. Cloud State on the Friday night, on Saturday morning in the box score, and it showed Charnowski with 0 points. Well, it turned out that they had made a mistake, and he had 12 points in that game, so he has never, ever been shut out in any game, and that keeps that streak going. Kettner out front, left side, it goes to Potter. He's open for the three. It's good.
Not only that, first three-pointer of the ball game, and the Mavericks get it, and it brings them back to a 9-point lead.
But Potter didn't waste any time loading up and shooting that from the left of the circle at about 21, 22 feet. DeVita spins in, has the ball knocked away by Potter. Nobody picked it up, though, for Mankato State. Kramer has it now to DeVita, top of the circle. Looking inside, goes to the right side on the pass. Gurman, 18-footer, in and out. No good. Rebound, Kettner for Mankato State. Hands it off to Dufault up the left side with it. 25-16, 10:29 to play, first half. Kettner on the right wing, looking inside. Left side, Mitchell, left of the circle, way out beyond his range. Now to Hungerholt, three on the way, no good, and the rebound is taken down by Charnowski. Mavericks have to be a bit more patient. I know they'd like to blow it open here, but they've got to take a little more time off the clock. DeVita spins into the lane, puts up a right-hander, it's no good, and the rebound is taken down by Kettner again. Off to Dufault, who's playing at the point now while Wald is taking a rest. Kettner out front, backing up on the dribble. Hungerholt, right wing, way out. Now Dufault, he's open for the three. It's on the way, and it's good.
You can't give Monty Dufault time to square up from three like that. He'll burn you. And the Mavericks hit their second three, and they go up by 12.
28-16, 9:38 to play, first half. DeVita going to the right side, looking. High post, Charnowski, right of the circle. Watched by Kettner, looking inside, loops it in. Mitchell with the foul on Brown.
Yeah, Lester going over the back on that one, Casey, and the foul called. Mavericks fourth team foul, Lester's first. Mavericks with that 28-16 lead. 9:29 to go here in the first half. Right now the Mavericks lineup looks like this. It's Kettner, Potter, Lester Mitchell, and at the guards it's Dufault and Hungerholt.
28-16, Mavericks by 12, 9:27 to play. The pass comes to Ward, who is back in the ball game. Underneath on the left side to Gurman. Gurman tries a fancy pass. It doesn't work as Mitchell intercepts it. Little sideways pass that didn't work. Mitchell intercepted off the Hungerholt. Left side goes to Potter. Potter way out. Better get rid of it, or he does. Now to Kettner. Kettner out front. Zips a pass over here to Dufault. Dufault will try a 17-footer. That's on the way, no good. Mavericks underneath. And off the hands of Baudette and out of bounds.
A lot of banging going on underneath, and Baudette came down and lost control. Goes out of bounds. Mavericks will have it. Tommy Wald, after a brief rest, back in the ball game. Tommy with a real good start. 2 field goals, 3 out of 3 from the free throw line for 7.
I don't think Tommy was tired, but I think Coach McCarroll took him out because he was so wound up.
Well,
and he was playing extremely well. I think it was a good thing to do.
Well, and I think he wants to keep these guys fresh for the end of the game, Casey. He's doing a good job of rotating personnel so far.
This is Dufault out front. On the right side goes to Wald. Wald looking inside, back out front, Dufault. St. Cloud in his zone at the moment. Matchup zone. This is on the right side, it goes to Potter. Potter looking inside. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Bounce pass in the corner, Dufault. Back out to Potter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. High post, Kettner, back to Wald. Wald takes one dribble to Kettner. He'll try the three, and it's good. Oh, Kettner from 23.
Mavericks taking about 40 seconds off the shot clock and then nailing the three. Good patience.
Nice attempt of a hook by Charnowski, but Kettner had a hand in his face, and Mitchell comes down with it on the other side. Here's Wald driving all the way, and we have an offensive foul on Tommy Wald.
A good job by Charnowski of stepping in front and gaining position. Tommy Wald with the charge. But I like the penetration by Tommy. He's really going hard to the basket. That time, Charnowski with good help defense drawing the charge. It'll be the 15th foul against Mankato State. St. Cloud with the ball.
Ward coming up court. Joe Belka is getting ready to come back in for Mankato State. Baudette, high post. Gurman down the lane, lays it up off the glass, hard off the glass. Charnowski with a rebound, right side layup is good.
Charnowski, kind of the only guy for St. Cloud with any offense. 8 points for Charnowski, brings him within 13.
He's the guy in that team that I'd like to have.
You bet.
He gets it done. Inside, Kettner, 13-footer, in and out, no good. Rebound, Kramer. Kramer's another one. He doesn't get a whole lot of ink or anything like that, but I think he's a good player. Inside to Charnowski, back out front to Ward. Left side, Kramer. Kramer at three-point range, goes to the baseline on the left side, now the corner. Now to Ward. Ward backs up on the dribble. He is at the top of the circle, being watched by Wall. Left side, Charnowski's open, jumps it from 15, then hits it on the left wing. Kettner has not had a rest yet, and I think he probably needs one, and I think that's what Coach McCarroll is thinking with Belka and Coleman coming back in here. 31-20, Mavericks lead at high post. Kettner, right side, Dufault takes everybody out, gives it off to Potter, to Wald for the three, and it's high off the rim, no good. Rebound in the corner, Ward comes down with it. Dufault almost got it away from him. Ward driving down, passes off, passes back to Baudette. He didn't have a chance. Long pass up ahead to Dufault, lays it up. It doesn't go. Mitchell with the tip. That's unusual. Monty Dufault, kind of like a long-distance runner. You don't want them to look back, and he did. Usually he just goes right to the basket. Mitchell was there, though, and tipped it in.
I think he got fouled a little bit there, too, Casey. They let it go.
Maybe you're right.
Kicked him on the arm when he shot that layup.
Mavericks by 13 on that last pass. Ward really surprised Baudette with it. If Baudette had been ready, it would have been an easy layup, I'm sure, but it hit him and bounced off. The Mavericks came up with it. Ward driving to the right side, and we have a foul on Wall.
That's Tommy's second. So 6:05 to go in the first half, 33-20. Mankato State with a 13-point lead. We've got substitutions, Pat Coleman and Belka coming in for Mankato State.
Traffic jam at the scorer's table as the Huskies change everyone. We have a timeout, so we'll get this squared away. Have some more scores to it. We'll pass those on to you. I'll do that right now. South Dakota State 21, South Dakota 29 minutes. And play us back in. Ward has it on the right wing for St. Cloud. Hired in black uniform with white and maroon trim. Mavericks in home whites with purple and gold trim. At the high post, that's Brown. Hands it off to Springer, then back out front to Ward. Travis Brown, 6'6" leaper. LaTroy Spann also in the ball game. Now he gets a pass on the baseline on the right side. And we have a whistle knocked away and out of bounds by Mankato State.
So recycle the shot clock as it was kicked, so 45 seconds for St. Cloud to shoot.
All right, on the right side it goes to McDonald. McDonald hit the first basket of the game, but it's been quiet since then. Ward out front, right side goes on the left wing to McDonald. McDonald has the ball knocked away by Dufault, picks it up though. Coleman coming over to help out. He almost took it away. Wiped it, pilfered it, whatever. Stole it. There's Ward with his first shot, in and out from 17. Belka, the rebound for Mankato State. Gets it over to Wald. Long pass up ahead to Coleman, and Coleman takes the ball like a wide receiver on the sideline. Great catch. If that had been in the NFL, it would have been a catch. Unfortunately, it drove him out. It was so close to the sideline.
Well, a real risky pass by Tommy Wald there. Mavericks really got to concentrate on holding those turnovers down.
And there's a three on the right wing by McDonald.
That turnover cost him a three. McDonald hitting it, bringing the Huskies within 10.
Tom Wall brings it up. Aaron Hunger will come back in for Mankato State. 4:50 to play. First half. Dufault, right wing, looking inside. Down low to Mitchell. He gets away, lays it in on the right side.
Boy, Lester's got that quickness inside. He gets just a little crease and he can go.
That's all he needs. There's Wald. He has it knocked away. Or pardon me, Ward has it knocked away by Wald and Mitchell, and that'll be a turnover. Ward took it back, but walked with it. Hungerholt back in. Tommy Wald comes back out. Dufault goes to the point. 35-23, Mankato State, 4:31 to play. First half. Hungerholt, left wing. On the dribble. Still there on the left wing. Stops the dribble. Out front, Lester Mitchell. Now to Coleman, right wing, down low to Belka on the block. He lays it up and no good. Rebound. Dufault puts it in.
Oh, Monty Dufault going to the glass for the Mavericks. They go up by 14, their biggest lead.
Doof is only 6 feet, but he can jam the ball. He gets off his feet. On the left side, that is Brown. Brown watched by Mitchell as he goes to the circle. Now Springer. Springer drives to the left block, lays it up. Coleman partially blocks it. Coleman with a rebound. Coleman with a strong play. Off to Dufault. Dufault on the left wing. Back to Coleman. Now out front, Mitchell. Right side. Hungerhold at three-point range on the right wing. Looking inside. Still looking inside. Gives it in the corner to Belka on the right side, being watched by Brown. Now Coleman fakes right, drives left, gets inside, hangs in the air, puts it up. It doesn't go. And the rebound is taken down by LaTroy Spann. Coleman, another nice move. 37-23. There's a block by Belka as he rejected the shot by McDonald. McDonald never really got he didn't get the handle on it.
The ball slipped out of McDonald's hands. Belka would have blocked it, Casey. He was there to smash it, but it slipped out of bounds, and the Mavericks will have it on the turnover.
So the turnover goes against St. Cloud. And Gurman is back in.
There's a chance for the Mavericks, Casey, that if they make a little run here, the last 3:20 can really put St. Cloud in bad shape. They're up 14.
This is Dufault out front with the basketball. Backed up on the dribble, being watched by Ward. Left side, it goes to Hungerhold. Hungerhold on the wing, being watched by Gurman, and he backs up. 25 seconds left on the shot clock. 3:03 on the first half game clock. Belka on the left wing now. Now to Mitchell. Mitchell at the 17-foot mark, backs up to the top of the circle. Gives it off to Hungerhold on the right wing at three-point range. Hungerhold drives the baseline, gets inside. Reverse layup is no good, and the rebound is pulled down by McDonald. Up ahead it goes to Ward. Ward backs in, goes down the lane, hooks it up, rolls it in. Nice shot by Danny Ward, only his second shot of the game, and he gets that one to go. He has two. 37-25, 12-point lead for Mankato State. Beautiful crowd on hand here tonight. Too bad they don't have these bleachers over on the backside here fixed. This is Dufault. Dufault hands it off to Hungerhold. He'll try the three. It's short on the rim. Belka tips it, keeps it alive, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, last touch apparently by either Sharonarski or Brown.
I think the Mavericks got a break on that one, Casey. I thought Joe Belka hit it, but Mavericks get the basketball, and they've been out of sync the last couple of possessions. They've got to work for a little bit better shot. Aaron Hungerhold missing the three there, but the Mavericks getting it on the deflection out of bounds. So it'll be Pat Coleman to throw it in from underneath the Maverick basket.
DeVita comes back in at point 4. Underneath, Mitchell steps on the baseline. He got Pat Coleman, and Mitchell never did get a chance to go up for the shot. He pivoted and stepped on the line, apparently.
So again, some costly turnovers here for Mankato State, and they've been stuck on 37 here for a couple of minutes. St. Cloud with a chance to cut it to 10 or maybe 9.
All right, DeVita brings it up, bounce pass, high post. Charnowski, left side, McDonald. He'll try the three. It's up and good.
And it's a 9-point lead.
37-28. As Dufault will bring it up for Mankato State with 1:52 to play first half. Right wing, Coleman. Out front, Kettner. Top of the circle. Back to Coleman, right wing. Coleman fakes right, drives left, gets in the lane. Nice pass underneath. Mitchell way in. It counts, and he was called.
There again, Lester Mitchell's quickness. And that time, Lester really powered that ball up there. Went up very strong because he got really clocked. But he got the ball to go and drew the foul. So Lester with a chance at a three-point play. The Mavericks go back up by double digits. They're up 11. Lester can make it 12 with his free throw.
Very good assist from Pat Coleman, too.
Yes, it was.
Saw what was happening, drew the defense to him, and passed off nicely. And Mitchell hits the free throw. 40-20. Mavericks up by 12, double digits. They get 1:35 to play. DeVita out front, way out front, being watched by Hungerhold. High post. Left side, makes three on the way, and it goes. And Pat's got to get out on it.
That's 3 threes for McDonald, and he's kept the Huskies in it. It's a 9-point lead again.
Coleman on the right wing. Dufault in the circle, partially blocked, I think. Should have been a whistle on that one, but there wasn't. Rebound underneath goes to St. Cloud State. DeVita to McDonald, and back out front to DeVita. 40-31. Mavericks lead by 9. DeVita, high post. Charnowski on the right side. He'll shoot it from 17. Short on the rim. Rebound comes right to McDonald. McDonald goes to the right corner. Bounce pass inside. Campbell couldn't hold it. Picked up by Mankato State. Off the Dufault from Hungerholt. 34 seconds to play. First half. Dufault way out front with the basketball. 27 seconds to play. Dufault just holding it at midcourt, dribbling the basketball. Nobody's coming out to pressure him, so he can do that as long as he wants to. 40-31, Mankato State, or the shot clock is off, so he can do it for another 14 seconds, but I think they'll shoot it. This is Hungerholt, 10 seconds to play. Top of the circle, goes to the left side, open for the 17-footer, and he hits it. 4-2. Hungerholt, there, the jumper by DeVita, and the buzzer for 3. And it counts. The Mavericks have been losing track of the St. Cloud State perimeter players here in the latter portions of the first half. They still lead it, 40. Kepner, Dufault, and Coleman. And we are underway. Baudette on the left wing. Right side, Charnowski zips the pass underneath, knocked away by Coleman. Ward has it, takes it away. Left side, Baudette. Huskies stay in control of the basketball. Inside, McDonald on the left side to Baudette on the left baseline. Out front, Ward left side on the wing. Watched by Wall. McDonald right of the circle. Takes left, drives right, cut off by Coleman. Back out front, goes to Ward. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Charnowski, left of the circle, high post, looks inside, takes one dribble out, he and Ward collide. Ward gets the basketball, jumps it up, no good. Coleman with the rebound. His sixth. Up ahead, it goes to Dufault. Dufault, top of the circle, left side, Belka. Farther on the left side to Tommy Wall. Wall takes right, drives left, passes off to Belka. Belka on the left wing, outside. Kepner, three-pointer, good. That's the way to start. Second half of play. Kepner with 13 now, Casey, his second three, and the Mavericks up by double digits, 11. And that answers the three-point right at the buzzer, I guess, but there's, an air ball. Hard shot off the glass, saved way out in the court by German as the shot was taken by McDonald. Then Ward grabs all the way, throws up a hope shot, and the rebound is taken down by Belka. Off the wall, he drives all the way, he lays it off the glass. And it's good. Beat Ward down the court, Casey. Yep. The Mavericks with a quick 5-point run here. Get a 13-point lead. 47-34. 18-15 remaining in the ball game. Right side, Charnowski. Looking inside. Left side, Baudette, left of the circle, high post. Now McDonald. McDonald being watched by Coleman. Coleman. Ball over. Now underneath it goes to Charnowski. He saves it, but right into the hands of Crawford on the bench. Brown on the bench, pardon me. Coach Raymond wants a timeout, Casey. Yep. Tough start for the Huskies here in the second half. 47-34, the Mavericks lead it. 17:58 to play. You're listening to Maverick Basketball on 93 KXLP. New Ulm, Mankato. We'll be back in 1 minute.
John Deere snowblowers. Bring out the wintertime kid in you.
All right, this is Dufault on the right wing. Now to Coleman farther on the right wing for Mankato State. Coleman gives it up. First field goal for Joe, and he hits a long one, a 17-footer. The Mavericks up by 15. Joe had a couple of games last year where he was able to do that. Bounce pass inside, knocked away by Kepner, picked up.
President Baudette. Pat Coleman is first mill. Mankato's first team foul, second half. In for the Huskies, number 53, Greg Pesky. At the line, Paul Charnowski. In for Mankato, number 35, Matt Potter.
So far has a couple of threes into tonight's ball game. And 3 twos, and then 1 of 1 from the line.
Looks like Belka's got some sort of a problem. He's going to the bench looking for a towel. I don't know if he's got a cut or what. They may...
Walking over to the training table there. Looks like he might have something on his left hand there. 53-40. Mavericks lead it. And Todd Brenna will come in for Belka. So now the Mavericks will be a bit smaller, but maybe a little quicker lineup. Brenna, as you heard on the pregame show, is going to be used at the 4 and the 5 tonight. Could play for Coleman at the 3, too. Potter is in there right now as well.
Dan McCarroll will have to watch this lineup closely, Casey. They're awfully small right now, and a chance for St. Cloud to really try to punch it inside.
Kessie hits the free throw. Greg Kessie at 6'7". They don't have Baudet in there right now, so that helps somewhat with this smaller lineup for Mankato State. Second shot by Kessie is up and good, and he is on the board tonight. Pass up ahead to Potter. Potter zips it up to Brenna. Left side, it goes to Dufault. Dufault stop and go, gets inside, lays it in.
Great change of pace move by Dufault. Scoring the goal, the Mavericks back up by 13.
Ward comes right back, shoots a 15-footer, it's no good. Mitchell with the rebound and gets it. Had to scrap with Stuart Kramer for it, but he got it.
Good hustle by Lester, hanging with that basketball.
55-42 out front to Mitchell from Dufault. Left side goes to Potter on the wing. Back out front, Dufault. Dufault takes left, drives right, gets a pick, and goes back into the right corner. I thought he might go for the basket, but decided to start it over and gives it out to Wald, who backs up on the dribble and starts the offense with 24 seconds on the shot clock, 14:32 on the clock. Brenna left side to Wald. Out front, Mitchell. Mitchell top of the circle. One dribble, gives it to Potter on the right wing. Down low to Brenna. Brenna into the circle, gives it off to Dufault. He'll try the 3, high off the rim. Brenna, no, Potter with the rebound. Goes down, and we have a battle on the floor, and it's a jump, and it'll go to Mankato State.
Boy, I hope so. Potter was just being mugged to the floor there and did get the jump ball, and the Mavericks have the possession arrow, so they'll have the ball with a full 45 seconds on the clock. 55-42, Mankato State by 13, and it'll be Matt Potter who did a good job grabbing that long rebound and gaining a jump ball.
When that ball went to the floor, Gurman released, and Dufault was right with him. So there wouldn't have been any free basket on that one. 55-42, 13-point lead for Mankato State. Right side, Dufault from Wall. Deeper on the right side, there is Potter open for the 3, high off the rim. Brenna keeps it alive, but goes over the back of Gurman. Foul on Brenna.
That's the third team foul against Mankato State, first on Brenna. No team fouls this half so far for St. Cloud, and we've played over 6 minutes.
Haven't really noticed the officials much tonight.
Nope, they've done a good job.
Yeah.
You don't notice them, it's normally a sign that they've done a good job.
So Kessie will make the pass, and he does to Ward. Ward will bring it up, being watched by Wald. On the right side, Gurman, 55-42 Mavericks. Out front, to Danny Ward. Danny, of course, at Mankato Loyola for about 8 years, the way it seemed. He was starting. This shot in the lane by German, rebound by Potter off to Wald, who hurries it down the left side. Mitchell out front, right side, Dufault on the right wing, way out. Dufault punches it inside to Belka at the high post. Belka hands it off to Wald, back to Belka, right wing, now Potter, top of the circle. Right side to Wald. Wald zips a pass underneath to Belka on the block, back to Wald. Wald drives the baseline, back out front, Belka. He'll try the 15-footer and doesn't get it. Goes out of bounds. Nice pass by Tommy Wald. Potter almost got that ball, but not quite. 55-42. The Mavericks have been down a couple of times now without getting anything. And here come the Huskies. Charnowski goes to the right block, spins to the left, lays it up. It doesn't go. Rebound. Mitchell comes in there and takes it away from Kesty. Hands it off to Wald, who races up the right side with the basketball. Gets inside, goes down the lane. Underhand.
Oh, what a move!
And he was fouled by Charnowski.
What a move! That's the play of the ball game, Casey. Tommy Wald just going hard to the basket with all kinds of big timber in there. Somehow got it up and scored it and drew the foul. What a move by Tommy Wald.
Well, there again, the quickness of Tommy Wald. He was a blur going down that lane. 57-42. The Mavericks lead it. 12:50 to play. We'll be back. Bob Otto would have enjoyed a player like Tom Wald on his football team.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing but fire and brimstone.
Tommy's had a good game. He's 3 for 3 at the line, and this would wrap up a three-point play if he makes it.
And he does. So Tom is 4 for 4, has 5 field goals, and a total of 14 points. 58-42. 16-point lead for Mankato State. It's stolen away by Dufault. Dufault, great wraparound pass to Wald. Back to Dufault, running 14-footer.
What a play by the Maverick guard.
Well, a lot of coaches around the league think that eventually this pair could be the best in the league, and it's got to happen if the Mavericks are going to win consistently. But that was the second play of the game right there. What a pass by Dufault, and then a return pass by Wald. Left side, Kesty, 60-42, 18-point lead. Brown has it, hands it off to Kramer. Now inside it goes to Kesty, blocked by Mitchell. That was, maybe it wasn't Mitchell. We'll see. I don't know what Kesty thought he was going to do with the ball. He was spinning away from the basket at about 15, 16 feet away. It'll go against Potter. Potter was reaching in, apparently.
He really got bailed out on the foul there because he was in no man's land there, but the foul on Potter and a two-shot opportunity for Kesty. He's 2 for 2 at the line for 2 points so far.
12:06 to play. Kesty at the line, dead center. Here's another guy who gets a lot done for Butch Raymond. Not really what you would call a talented ball player, but he works. In and out on the free throw. Rebound battle for loose ball picked up by Kesty. Kesty to Kramer. Back out front, German. Pardon me, that's DeVita now back in there. Now to Kramer on the left wing. Now out front to DeVita. He gets into the lane, 14-footer, forces it up and gets it to go.
Well, he's had a couple of wild shots fall, but the key is he's gotten them to fall.
That's right. They count.
St. Cloud within 15.
All right, this is Tommy Wall bringing it up. 60-45. Dufault, right wing, being watched by Kramer. Out front, Mitchell. Mitchell looking inside. Back to Dufault on the right wing. Now to Potter, top of the circle. Potter to Wald on the left wing. Wald hands it off to Mitchell as he drives to the circle. Gives it to Mitchell at top of the circle. Then it's a return pass on the left wing down to Belka in the block area. Now to Potter. Potter, a running jumper from 13. No good. Tipped by Mitchell. Rebound goes to Brown. Brown, outlet pass up here to DeVita. But the Mavericks are back defensively. 60-45. Kettner and Coleman will come back in here shortly. Left side it goes to Ward. Ward drives all the way around the horn. Comes to the right side. Hands off to Kesty in the lane. 14-footer is good.
Good assist from Ward, and the Huskies fighting back. Got it down to 13 now.
Very nice assist from Ward. There it goes to Dufault in the corner. Dufault zips a pass inside to Belka. Reverse layup is good. Oh my goodness, the big Russian with a great play after the exceptional pass from Monty Dufault.
Casey, we always like to call him the big Russian when he makes a good play, and that time a great reverse layup on the feed from Dufault. Great ball movement again by those Maverick guards, Wald and Dufault, and then of course Belka benefiting with that reverse layup, and he drew the foul. The foul will go on Brown, his second team foul against the Huskies, and Joe Belka will be at the line to see if he can complete a three-point play. Joe with 2 field goals for 4 all here in the second half.
Joe is really not of Russian descent, but the reason we call him that is because he has a great similarity. Misses the free throw in appearance to the fighter who was in that, who played the role of the fighter in the, what was it, Rocky 5? Mm-hmm. So Belka with 4 points tonight, but what a shot that was. There's McDonald driving into the lane. He just tosses one up, tries to draw the foul, and does.
Boy, the Huskies have really thrown up some wild and crazy shots, but fortunately for them here in the second half, they've been able to draw fouls on them. So it'll be McDonald at the line for St. Cloud. Mankato State with a 15-point lead is 62-47, and it'll be McDonald at the line for 2. Joe Belka checks out of the lineup. Corey Kettner back in for Mankato State.
Belka staying at that 2-foul level, thank goodness. He picked up 2 quick ones, but that stint he played very, very well. Line drive shot by McDonald goes in at the free throw line. That's his first point of the second half after scoring 11 in the first. Again, big game in the NCC tonight. South Dakota State all tied up at the half, 40-40. Another line drive shot by McDonald, and that goes in. And it's now 62-49, down to 13 again. There's Wald, spins away from a couple of people, gets it out to Kettner, left side, Dufault. Dufault open for the 3, it's on the way. High off the rim, no good. Coleman going for the rebound, but it comes too far, and McDonald pulls it down. Ward brings it up. Hungerholt will be coming in momentarily for Mankato State. On the right side goes to McDonald. He'll try the 3, and he gets it from the right wing.
Quickly, they've cut the lead to 10.
Mavericks led by 18. There's Wall driving all the way, lays it up, it doesn't go. Rebound, Mitchell. Wall comes up with a loose ball.
Mavericks need a field goal here real bad. St. Cloud making a run.
62-52, 9:47 to play. Kettner out front, top of the circle. Right side, Wall. Wall gets a pick from Kettner. He'll try the 3. It's on the way. High off the rim, no good. And the rebound to McDonald. 62-52. Mavericks head led by 18. Over on the left side, McDonald. He does not. He fakes once, drives into the lane, fakes again, gives it over here on the right side to DeVita, who gets into the lane. He shoots a running jumper from 15, no good. Coleman, the rebound for Mankato State. Up to Wald on the right side. Wald stops on the dribble. Coleman out front, right of the circle, hands it off to Wald, and they'll start the offense over. 34 seconds on the shot clock. 9 minutes on the game clock. Corey Kettner left wing to Mitchell on the right wing. Mitchell looking inside. Now to Coleman on the left wing. Coleman has the ball knocked away by Ward as he started to drive for the basket. Then Ward knocks it away from Ward. Picked up by Dufault. Dufault driving all the way and lays it off the glass and good. What a move by Wald and then Dufault with just a sweeping underhand lay-in.
Mavericks really needed that field goal.
Goes inside to Springer. I don't know if the basket will count. It will not. Monty Dufault has just set a new record now for Mankato State. Career steals with 190. And the crowd sort of enjoys it.
Well, Dufault and Wall are going to go to the bench, take a rest, and I'm sure it'll be a short rest. Dan McCarroll cannot keep those guys on the bench very long. 8:26 to go. It's 64-52. St. Cloud has the basketball on the foul on Springer. It's 16 fouls against the Mavericks, so the next foul will put the Huskies in the bonus.
Gurman gets the pass in to McDonald. DeVita, left side, goes to Gurman. He'll shoot it on the run and hits it. About a 17-footer, Gurman. 64-54. Mankato State by 10, 8:10 to play. Mitchell out front, top of the circle. Oh, they missed Potter breaking across the lane. There's Kettner for 3. High off the rim. Gets the shooter's roll.
What a roll for Kettner. Big 3 for the Mavericks.
Nice soft touch. But that's Corey. He is a shooter. DeVita passes underneath to Sharnowski. He has to run over in the corner to catch up with that thing as Kettner is all over it. They crowd. There's Dufault with yet another steal. Or, pardon me.
Hungerhold.
Hungerhold. Doof isn't even in the game. But Mike Woolley is. Wearing that knee brace. Mike is in now with Hungerhold at the guard. Mitchell out front. Gives it down to Hungerhold, top of the circle. 67-54. There's Woolley driving to the lane. He is fouled by DeVita, I believe. That would be number 1 on Dino DeVita.
Dino DeVita is first personal, third team foul.
Back into the lineup for St. Cloud is Danny Ward.
Quickly, Dufault back in, too, for Mankato State. Coach Montero getting him just a short break. Got to have Monty in that game. He's played a great second half. 8 in the second half, 15 in the game for Dufault.
Potter baseline right pass in coming up. Gets it way out on the court to Dufault on the right wing. Dufault will go to the point now. Hungerhold will go to the off guard. Hungerhold has the basketball. Looks, gives it out front to Monty Dufault. Now back to Hungerhold, who comes out to take the pass. Baudette is going to come back in for St. Cloud momentarily here. Have some more scores. To Hungerhold at the top of the circle, and he throws three!
Big three for Aaron Hungerhold.
70-54, back up to 16. Ward brings it up. 54-52 now, South Dakota leading South Dakota State, 11:50 to play in that one. Ward has the basketball left of the circle. Gets a return pass from Charnowski. 6:43 to play. Ward shoots a running jumper from the left side, skims the rim from 16. Rebound, Dufault. Dufault. Crowd thinks he was fouled by Ward. I do too. There's another reach in.
St. Cloud here in the second half. Third on Danny Ward. Mankato State will have the ball at side court. 70-54. The Mavericks up by 16 with 6:33 to go.
Kettner, sideline pass in front of the SID bench. Sports Information Director's bench. Paul Allen, notice that? Purple shirt tonight.
You got it. I love it.
Right side goes to Mitchell, not Dufault. Dufault fakes right, comes back on the dribble. 31 seconds on the shot clock, 6:18 on the game clock. Hungerhold out front. Mitchell left of the circle. Mitchell holding the basketball, takes one dribble, gives it to Potter. Potter motioning that he wants Hungerhold to move in. Now out, and Hungerhold gets the pass, and as he started his drive, he apparently walked with the basketball.
Just shuffled those feet a little bit, Casey, and it'll be a turnover, Mankato State. 70-54, still 16-point lead. I'm sure Tommy Wald will be checking in here pretty quick.
High post, Charnowski drives down the lane, blocked by Mitchell, and the foul on Mitchell.
Woo! What a block by Lester. Did he come out of nowhere? Charnowski looked like he was going to go in and dunk it. Lester came in and swatted it, but they called a foul on Lester, so it'll be a two-shot opportunity for Charnowski. Good job, though, by Lester. Why give him the easy two? And he almost got the block.
Second foul on Lester, 7th-team foul on the Mavericks, 4-team fouls on the guests from St. Cloud State. Charnowski at the line has a total of 12 points, only 2 in the second half, though. Eyes the basket, shots on the way, good.
Charnowski without a field goal, though, here in the second half. Had 3 free throws, but no field goals.
Here's kind of a surprise. About 14 minutes to play. Augustana leading Morningside 40-35. Second shot rolls around, drops in. And let's see, North Dakota over Nebraska Omaha 47-33. 13 minutes to play. And as we said, with 11:50 to play, South Dakota 54-52 over South Dakota State. That's in Brooking. Dufault fakes right, goes left, gives the pass. To Kettner in the corner. Long jumper, no good. Rebound underneath McDonald, and coming in and fouling Ward is Hungerhold. He almost sneaked in there and stole the pass, but got Ward instead.
So St. Cloud with a chance to score with the clock stopped. It's 70-56. They'll go to the line again. It'll be Danny Ward for Mankato State to shoot for St. Cloud to shoot the 1-and-1. 5:37 to go. Still plenty of time, and Dan McCarroll pacing the sideline, looking at his bench, and I'm sure he'll probably go to Tommy Wald and maybe Joe Belka here pretty quick.
I think so. 5:37 to play, 70-56, 14-point lead for Mankato State. Ward at the line, hits it. Danny has had trouble from the field this year, but he's still a 70% shooter from the line. He has 3 points tonight. Looking for another one here. The second shot is on the way. That's high, no good. Rebound, however, stepping in, taking it is Charnowski. Just pure hustle. 70-57, Mavericks by 13. High post, Baudette, left of the circle. In the circle now. Now on the right side, Charnowski. Now Ward, right wing. Ward driving to the baseline, tries to get inside. Can't, tries to feed inside. and we have a whistle. Stepping on the line, apparently, was Hungerholt. They say he blocked the basketball, which he did before it got to Baudette. So it'll go right back to the Huskies. Baseline right, pass in. Gurman to Ward. Ward spin move, turnaround jumper, 14-footer. Kettner, rebound for Mankato State. Up ahead to Dufault. Left side, it goes to Hungerholt. On the run, he shoots the three. No good, and the rebound is taken down by McDonald. Maverick showing no patience whatsoever that time. Ward zips the pass on the left baseline to Sharnowski. Back out front, McDonald. He'll shoot the three. That's going to be no good. Bounces high off the hands of Baudette. Whoop. Whoop. I think they missed one. Mitchell says he didn't touch it. Baudette knows he did. Goes out of bounds, however, to St. Cloud. Belka and Wald back in for Mankato State. Mitchell and Hungerholt go out. Potter stays in. So outside of Coleman, Mavericks have 4 of their 5 starters in. Baseline right pass in goes to Ward, who comes on the dribble now to the top of the circle on the right side. It goes to Gurman, 18-footer on the way. It's no good. Belka way up there. Out of bounds, off his hands. He thought it was tipped, but I don't think it was.
Joe's really had a hard time tonight holding on to the basketball in a couple of cases. That time just slipping out of his hands out of bounds.
Ward gets it into Sharnowski. Fakes, drives right down the lane, lays it up and in.
And it's down to 11 with 4:40 to go, so still plenty of time for the Huskies.
Wald gets a pick from Belka and then calls a timeout at midcourt. 70-59, Mavericks by 11. 4:35 to play in this basketball game, and we'll be back in 1 minute. The Huskies have cut it again. The Mavericks had it up to 18, now it's down to 11. Twice the Mavericks have led by 18. Midcourt pass in goes to Potter, and out of Wald for Mankato State. Wald out front, goes to the right side to Dufault. He is double teamed, but he spins away from it. Gets it in the corner to Kettner. He gets away from his man, jumps it up from 14. It's short. He missed Belka underneath. Belka was wide open, and Corey didn't see him. Long pass up ahead to DeVita. He drives into the lane, throws it up. It doesn't go, and he is fouled by Potter or Kettner, one of the two.
Well, St. Cloud getting themselves back in this case, and the Mavericks making some big errors here, and the foul situation's really hurting Mankato State now, too. That's 9 team fouls, and it'll be another shooting foul. Almost all the fouls this half have been shooting fouls, and that's what's kept St. Cloud in the game. This time it'll be DeVita, who just took a wild running shot that he caught some contact from Kettner, his second.
DeVita at the line. What an odd free throw.
They have some people with different shooting styles on this team, Casey.
It doesn't go. Second shot is on the way. That one rolls over the lip and goes in. DeVita now with a total of 6. 70-60, Mavericks by 10. Wald, bounce pass on the right side to Dufault. Dufault back out front to Wald. Wald driving for the basket, gets in the lane, underhand layup, doesn't go. Rebound is taken down by Baudette. Short. Now to Ward. Ward drives in. He is almost knocked away. Out front. Dufault almost came up with a steal. DeVita will shoot the three, and he gets it. 70-63. Mavericks now lead by 7. Ward in the backcourt, knocking the ball away from Wald, and we have an offensive foul on Wald.
Foul number 5. Foul is third.
70-63, Mankato State leading by 7. 3:37 to play. Ward in the backcourt with the basketball. On the right side goes to McDonald. McDonald driving to the right baseline, feeds inside to Baudette, and he is fouled by Kettner. Kettner apparently picking up his third.
Number 45.
Nope, they're going to call it on Belka. I'm sorry, his third. Kettner will stay at 2. 7-point lead for Mankato State.
At the line, Chris Claudette.
Chris Claudette at the line for the Huskies. Not a bad free throw. Shot is up and good.
So things really tightening up. The Huskies have it down to 6. And could go to 5 if Baudette hits this one. They've hit a ton of free throws.
Had been 18. Second shot on the way by Baudette. That's good. in goes to Dufault. Dufault wants everybody to clear out. Let him work one-on-one with DeVita, and that's what he does. They double team him, but he gets the ball away. He is fouled by Ward.
That's his fourth. But only the 15th foul this half against St. Cloud, so the Mavericks will not shoot. They'll take it out on side court. St. Cloud really been aggressive with some trapping here, and it's bothered the Mavericks.
70-65, Mankato State leading by 5, 3:14 to play. Wald has it out front, being watched by Ward. Left side goes to Kettner. Kettner looking. Out front, Dufault. He'll try the three. It's on the way. Rolls. Tipped up once by Kettner. Doesn't go, and it's picked up by Baudette. 70-65. Underneath it goes to Baudette. He can't make a go. Rebound to Kettner.
Big rebound by Kettner. The Mavericks have got to have a good possession here. They need a good shot and run some clock.
All right, this is Potter out front. Now Dufault. Dufault on the right side to Kettner. Kettner with 3 threes tonight. Now Wald driving all the way to the basket. Lays it up and he is fouled. Wald driving to the basket is fouled by Baudette.
That should be a shooting foul, Casey. 16 foul against St. Cloud, and we're going to have a timeout, Mankato State.
Timeout call by Mankato State. Monty Dufault and Corey Kettner and Tom Wald leading the way tonight for Mankato State in the scoring department.
Well, some big free throw opportunities here for Tommy Wald. He's 4 for 4, and the Mavericks need to hit all their free throws. As St. Cloud with a big run here. Mavericks up by 16 at one time here in the second half, and the Huskies have cut it to 5.
Tom Wald at the line. The shot is on the way. It's good. So Wald picks up his 15th point now for Mankato State. Might go to 16. Charnowski, as we said, leading the way for St. Cloud with a total of 16. Wald gets his second shot to go, and now he has a total of 16 as well. Charnowski has it to Ward. Ward will jump the three from way outside. Rolls, doesn't go. Rebound, Kettner. Tough rebound for Kettner, but he got it. 72-65, 2:13 to play for this ball game. Wald has it on the left wing. Wald has the ball knocked away by Ward. Ward dives on the floor, steals it, and gives it over to McDonald. 72-65. Ward driving to the right side with it. Stop and go. Tries to get inside. Hits the underside of the glass with the pass. Tried to hook it back into play and hit the glass from the baseline.
Mavericks have got to take care of the basketball this possession. They've got the game if they'll just take care of the basketball and shoot wisely.
All they have to do is keep it moving. Dufault spins away from Ward easily, goes to the right wing with it, 1:44 to play. Wald double team, but he gets away at Belka. Belka over the left side to Potter, now to Kettner. Kettner feeds Dufault underneath, good.
Good ball movement by the Mavericks. Kettner seeing Dufault cutting down the lane. He scores it, and the Mavericks up by 9.
I don't know, Monty Dufault is really kind of taken over here in the second half for Mankato State. 74-65. There's Ward, spins, gets into the lane. Oh, he walked with it. They didn't call it. He throws it up, gets his rebound. We have a whistle underneath and a foul on Ward, I think. It is. That's 5. Well, we'll see. Maybe
number 45.
no, goes against Charnowski. Third on Charnowski.
17 foul on St. Cloud.
So the Mavericks will come all the way down the other end of the court and shoot. It'll be Joe Belka at the line for Mankato State. That's a 17 foul against St. Cloud, so Belka will shoot a 1-and-1 for Mankato State. Joe can pretty well put her out of reach with a couple of free throws here. The Mavericks lead by 9 now, just 1:15 to go.
Joe Belka at the line tonight. He's 0 for 1. Shot is up and rolls and comes off no good. Rebound, apparently Baudette stepped on the line.
As Tommy Wald bothered him just enough, flicked the ball, and it came off of Baudette, and the Mavericks have it. Big play by Wald. The Maverick guards have been the difference in this one tonight.
Passing goes to Kettner. Kettner into the lane, backs in, throws it up. It doesn't go, and he is fouled.
Oof.
Kettner going hard to the basket.
But with a 9-point lead, Casey, and a minute 15 to go, why go to the basket? But Corey was intent on scoring that time, and he did draw the foul. But the Mavericks really don't need many more points. They just need to run that clock. St. Cloud with the foul, so Corey will go to the line and shoot 2.
Foul is on Quadet, his second. Kettner at the line. Kettner tonight with 3 threes. 17 for Kettner so far. Shot is up by Kettner. It's good. He has 18 now. Kettner at the line. Second shot, dead center for Kettner. And he has 19. Bringing it up is DeVita. DeVita on the right side. Sharnowski has it knocked away by Wald. He commits the foul, his 4th.
And another thing that Dan McCarroll not happy with, that foul just stops the clock and gives St. Cloud an opportunity to score with it stopped. 1:02 to go. The Mavericks up 11. And a foul going on Tommy Wald, his 4th. And it'll be Sharnowski at the line for St. Cloud, and he'll shoot 2 because the Mavericks over the 10 foul limit.
Sharnowski with 16 tonight.
Played well for the
also with 16 for the Huskies. Yes, he has. 1:02 to play. Alex Sharnowski eyes the basket. Shots on the way, good. 17 now for Sharnowski. 76-66, 10-point lead for Mankato State. 1:02 to play, 45. Check that. We'll have a 45-second shot clock going the other way. Second shot is no good. Rebound. McDonald steps in and somehow gets it. Crowd didn't care for that. McDonald drives back to the basket, puts it up, no good. Rebound. Belka. Outlet pass to Dufall. Dufall goes right around DeVita, and DeVita commits the foul.
Good job by Joe Belka on the boards for Mankato State, getting that defensive rebound. And Monty Dufall drawing the foul from DeVita. Dufall will shoot 1-1 for Mankato State. Looking pretty good for the Mavericks now. 76-66, and we're under a minute. It's 51.8 seconds to go. And Doof will shoot 1-1.
17 for Dufall tonight. 1-1 for Monty. 10-point lead, Mavericks. Shot, good. 18 for Dufall. Kettner has 19. 77-66, Mavericks by 11. They led on 3 occasions by 18. Second shot right down the pipe for Monty Dufall. 19 for Dufall. 78-66, Mavericks by 12. 48 seconds to play. DeVita from outside will shoot it up for 3. It's no good. Rebound tipped up once. Belka, the rebound. Underhands the pass to Dufall. Long pass up ahead to Potter. Potter will go in, and that's it. DeVita tries a 3 from outside with 22 seconds. No good. Sharnowski the rebound. Yes. Sharnowski gets it to go. Kettner will make the pass in. He does to Wald in the backcourt. Wald spins away from Gurman and comes up court with it. 80-68, 6 seconds to play. Potter has it out front, and that'll be it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, that's it. 80-68. Mankato State wins it over St. Cloud tonight after 2 defeats last year. Mavericks come away with the victory, 80-68 over St. Cloud State this evening. We'll take a look at the scoring and a few other things. See if we can talk with our Wells Federal player of the game, hopefully. 12-point victory for the Mavericks tonight, 80-68. You're listening to Maverick Basketball on 93 KXLP. 2-all Mankato, and we'll be back in 2 minutes.
This Monday night, tune in for one of the most exciting games of the season.